Hey guys, my name's James.
And I'm Ashley.
And we just sold our house and we are traveling across the country with our 2 kids.
Hi, my name's Goose and this is Maverick and Apollo. Come join us.
What's up, chicklets? How are you guys doing today? We are gonna do something new. We are doing a trailer tour. All right, to start off, let's do the outside. All right guys, so to start off, we're gonna talk about the truck really quickly. We have a 2014 Ram 3500, so it's a 1-ton. We wanted to get something that had more than enough power to tow the trailer. That way we wouldn't have to worry about hills or being chugged down. We just wanted more stability than not, since this is literally everything we own. Come back here real quick. To make life easier, I also got a slider hitch, so that way when we turn, the hitch automatically goes back because this is a short bed truck. That way we don't have to worry about busting out our windows, and I can do sharp hairpin turns. It has saved us more than once, so I am glad we got that. All right, move back. Just to let you guys know, this is a 2017 Keystone Sprinter 293 FW BHS, I believe is the specific numbers. So come back here, we got a whole bunch of storage under here. I don't think we want to open that because this is one of the least organized, most cluttered areas we have, but this does go completely through to the other side. It's quite nice. We fit a lot of stuff into there. Come on back, we have a super big awning, which I love because it has Bluetooth speakers on either side, so that way we can stream our music from our phones while we're outside doing lunch or arts and crafts or whatever, and it's great. Another thing that we found out, and I think we actually learned this from Keep Your Daydream, we got one of these trash cans for outside because when you're staying at a place for more than 24 hours, your trash cans fill up really quick inside. So it's so nice to be able to open your door and either put a poopy diaper out there or empty the kitchen trash. All right, let's go around the back. All right guys, this is probably one of the most frustrating but most satisfying things that we did with the trailer. It's the hitch slash bumper that we did so we could mount the dirt bike on here. Obviously the dirt bike's not on here, but this does carry my 2008 YZ250F dirt bike, which is super fun. This bumper is actually an aftermarket bumper that's rated to withhold that. I think it's up to 500 pounds because the normal one isn't good enough to hold other than maybe a spare tire or something. We usually have Apollo stuff out here. As you can see, his food and water. We got these dishes and his leash attached so that way he can chill outside when it's nice, because otherwise he's inside all day. All right, let's go around to the back. This is wired for 50 amp, which is wonderful because I'm surprised, even when we have 30 amp service, we have tripped breakers before. So having 50 amp is lovely. Swing around back. We have 3 total slides in here, 1 for the kitchen, 1 for the bedroom, and 1 for the kids' room. This is our docking station, so we can flush out our black water tank. We can fill up the tank fill so we can have water running with the pump or just run off city pressure. This is a filter, PSI regulator, and that way we have clean, pressurized, not over pressurized water. The nice thing about these doors is they're all magnetic, so they stay open, which is wonderful. As you can see, this is where we keep all of our pads and chocks, toolboxes, drills. So basically anything that I thought I needed from my garage, I had to fit in here. This is also where we put all of our power cables, like our down converters and our 50 amp cord when we're traveling, as well as the hose. It all goes in here. And this is the opposite side of that storage area I showed you guys on the other side. We have 2 7-gallon propane tanks, and when we're at RV parks, we rarely use it, so those tanks actually last quite a long time. But if we're heating the entire place on those tanks, we will go through those fairly quickly, probably within a week or 2. So we try and stay at places where we can use electric heaters because it saves a lot of money. And this little guy is wonderful. This was one of the things I was looking for when we were getting a trailer, an auto leveling system. So nice. I can manually do it by raising things up and down, or I just push this auto level button and it usually levels it all by itself with a push of a button. So nice. So last thing coming around here, we have the ability to plug in solar panels if we wanted to. We don't own any, but it's pre-wired for that. So that's nice. And then another area of storage up front is where we keep our generator, our giant bin of dog food, dog treats, tarp, gas cans, black water hose, a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff up here. All right, let's go back around front. I think that does it pretty much for the outside, so I'll go ahead and let Ashley show you around the inside.
So come on in and I will show you where all the homeschooling, the cooking, the magic So first thing I'm actually going to show you is right behind you. So let's go ahead and switch. And we've got our controls right here. This is going to control our water pump, electric water, our gas water heater, all of our lights, our awning, and pulling in and out the slides. Next thing that we have is down here, we've got, it's a mess obviously, but all of our cleaning supplies and whatnot. And normally we have this on it just in case Maverick gets strong enough to actually pull these open, which as of yet she
But the
hasn't.
nice thing is the RV proof doors are basically like baby proofing.
Yeah, it's almost like baby proofing. We also have our coat hangers right here for when it's been a rainy day. Our coats are inside. And then this is the go-to outdoor. So we've got our lunch boxes and the tools that we seem to need more often than not. After these, we have this side, and this is what I loved about this RV is the storage. I need storage. I need to feel like I have a place for everything. And I somewhat do in here, whether James thinks that's true or not. So a little bit of a funk here, but that's okay. I can still reach it. This is my cooking stuff that gets used but not as often. This is the stuff that I don't want Goose to be able to reach, so the scissors, the glue, the permanent pens, things like that. Oh, and gum, and Mommy's candy that she likes to have once in a while. This is going to be our cups, our kids stuff, our fancy cups. Yeah, that's right.
Fancy
Dollar
wine
Trio.
glasses.
But these are the ones that get used the most. We are coffee drinkers, and the mugs get used every morning at least 3 or 4 times a day. Then I've got homeschooling stuff, so all of the books that I use for reading, just different things that I need. I love these things. They say they're seal fresh, whatever. No, they're great for organization. And then we have the lower cabinet, which is going to be carbs, and more carbs, extra stuff that I need to cook, and your
And Jack Daniels.
liquor, because we're still parents and there's still those hard days. The next thing that I'm going to show you I'm really excited about because it's brand new to this trailer, but James for Christmas made me extra counter space, which has been absolutely amazing.
Because to be honest, usually our counters don't look this clear.
Yeah, look at this, guys. This is my counter space, okay? I don't have anything to go over this, so my cutting and cooking is limited to this, and it's been really hard to get to cook and do the things that I love to do, because I love to kind of create and make yummy things, or at least I hope they're yummy. So, yes, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is slightly ghetto. Yes, it is put together for like $10, but
I was proud that I did it for $10.
he did it, and it's extra counter space, and I love him for it. Right here, I pull this off, I bring this up, and let's see if I can do it. The last time it took me a little bit because I'm just getting used to it. And there we go.
Boom.
Extra counter space for chopping. It's amazing.
And lately we've just been leaving that up.
Yes, we have. Because you can still get around it, and it's not really that big of a deal to me. And I love the fact that I can chop and do all that stuff on here. Garbage. Eek, that's full. We did not leave the Keurig.
That thing gets used more than anything else in here,
Yes.
so I am so glad. Coffee Keurig pods and Keurig.
I know that a lot of you are going, well, there's all your counter space, which is true. However, we love our coffee.
And you couldn't really chop back there even if you wanted to.
And I need coffee. I'm not a friendly person until I have caffeine. A decent size oven, which we keep all of that stuff in because
Stored.
cabinet space, storage space. Come on now. Then all the stuff that I don't always need is up here because I'm short.
So Tupperware, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And then James put these in, which are super nice.
Automatic lights are key.
So
Because down here is like pitch black.
Yeah, so we got cans on the bottom because they're heavy. Then the kids stuff, the candy stuff, yeek! Breakfast, extra things.
And we put in these shelving units so that way we could fit more stuff in
yeah,
there.
because as nice as this is, like how big they are, it would be a waste of space if you didn't have extra shelving. So we put in the shelving units just to help us out. Over here we've got Goose's responsibility chart, because even though we are on the road, she still has things that she has to chip in and be a part of, because this is our home, and as a family we work together to make everything work. TV area, the
charging station.
Charging station slash like holding all of James's cameras and other stuff.
PlayStation remotes.
But we wanted to make sure that it stayed looking nice, so we have some baskets just to keep everything together.
But I can charge everything from a GoPro to an iPhone to an Android phone to a PS4 remote to a Fitbit because of this 4-in-1 charging station.
It
amazing.
is amazing. Then up here is James's area of crud.
Well, there's also movies,
and
cameras,
movies and stuff like that.
GoPro stuff.
So one of the things that we thought was a gimmick when we first bought the trailer, and I was like, ugh, get it out of here, I want more storage, is our electric fireplace. Guys, this is not a gimmick. This thing is amazing. When you are at a place that has power, this thing is lovely. It helps heat up your home, and it's delightful.
And it's free.
And it makes you become English. Anyway, so then you've got the couch that turns into a bed.
One of the bummers about this thing, as you can see here, when you're sitting on this couch, it doesn't really face the
It's
TV
not really
very
good
well.
way to see the TV. But the nice thing is in the morning, I can drink my coffee. I don't care about the cartoons. I can have my quiet time, do devotions. I can look at emails. I can do whatever I want with my cup of coffee in hand while Goose watches TV right there. This was an amazing find, I must say.
Boom.
Got all of our blankies in there. So when it's, you know, cold morning, we just grab our blankets and we wrap up in them. And we can use this as a table.
Because a lot of the time, guys, to be honest, I have my laptop on here because this is like my desk. So I would say most every morning, this is where Goose eats her breakfast.
Yep. So it locks in place. It is amazing. This is the thing that Maverick learned to pull herself up on. This is her favorite thing to walk around. It is amazing. We love it.
And we got it for super cheap, so we don't care if it gets beat up or dinged up.
Exactly. We love it. Over here is James's work area for the most part. We do have dinner at the dinner table just because we think it is important to have dinner as a family. So every night, no matter what it is, even if I am making stuff out of a can, we sit down. This is Maverick's little high chair. I won't lie, the first thing that we had her in was a hiking backpack.
And it kind of worked. It was like a high chair, but...
It's like her high chair. Once she got bigger, it wasn't as useful. So we opted out to take that to Goodwill. Got her one of these that isn't cleaned as well as it should be. Got her one of these. It's been amazing. I love it.
I got like the drone, and this is my laptop bag and everything I put in there, and then we have overflows of drinks and things like that.
Yeah, we've got like our Gatorades and stuff.
And underneath there does have storage, so I have things like my hard drive, external hard drive and all that.
That's his side for all of the stuff that he has. Then this is our side for games, and then a few extra of my dinnerware stuff.
Oh, and by the way, we just added this, which has been great. This is for paperwork, bills, letters, whatever, because it always tended to pile up on the counter and just took up too much space. So I actually just put this on yesterday, and it's been great because normally all this junk is spread out on the table. Hey, look, there's a baby.
Yeah, we were getting grumpy. So up here we've got all of our dishes and my spices and the bowls, and it's nice because it's a Lazy Susan.
So one of the things we really loved about this RV was the layout. And a lot of the fifth wheels that you see, the entrance to the master bedroom is over on the far right side. But this one was dead center, which made it feel way more open. So come on up, you guys should check out the master bedroom. The thing that we really liked about it is it's like an open concept master. So the sink and the shower right here are all in the same room as the master. And then if you want privacy for going potty, there is a door. You can close the door for going potty. We also have our brooms hanging up here on our command strip hangers. Our potty was full. Decoration that we got for Christmas. We hang our towels in here, all that kind of stuff. shower doors open up like a space pod. Oh, by the way, we also keep our laundry in here because there's no like laundry chute or anything. So we just got this bag, I think at Walmart or something, put all of our dirty laundry in there. We just really loved the layout up here and how open it felt. Plus, there is so much storage in this trailer compared to so many of the fifth wheels that we saw. We have all this cabinet space up here where we have things like our Wii Boost and then soaps, toilet papers and things that we have for overflow, because we do actually have storage underneath the bed. This lifts up and that's where we have like all of our toilet paper and paper towels and all the extra stuff under there. But the commonly used extra stuff we move up here. Hat rack, this was kind of like a happy accident. We started putting all of our hats up here, that worked out really well. Your basic vanity where we got all of our stuff in there. Ashley kind of took over underneath the sink where she's got all of her girl getting ready stuff.
Hey, you've got your hair clippers down there.
Lots of drawers here, so everything from medicine cabinet to my socks, underwear, and all that. TV did not come with the trailer, but this was already in our bedroom, so we mounted that on there. And then again, this is the unique thing.
Oh, you can see me. Oh, hello.
One is great because it's a mirror, so it makes everything feel bigger. But two, look at how much closet space we have. This is unheard of for a fifth wheel. There are not very many that have a full-size closet like this. So Ashley has the right side and the whole top rack. I have the left side. And then again, more storage in here where we have shorts, towels, socks, underwear, all that kind of stuff. And even more drawers down there. Amazing. I love the storage in this place.
I love to have a nightstand, but as you can see, we didn't get one. So this is actually a shower caddy, and we have used our command strips that save our lives for everything. And that way I can just have everything that I need at my disposal.
Another cool thing, guys, about using all the space is the trailer had this giant space on the side, and we're like, what do we put there? But it fit perfectly, not only books, but Ashley's laptop, I don't know if you can see that, is way back there. So we got every nook and cranny full of stuff.
Gotta make sure. I was only allowed a certain amount of books, and then all of a sudden I'm going, oh crud, where do I put them? I don't want to use up my storage. And so that was actually a really perfect place for them to go.
I think that pretty much does it for up here, so let's head down to Goose's room, and she is actually going to give you a tour down there. She was really excited about it.
Hi, let me show you my room. So up here's where I sleep. It's really comfy. This is where Maverick sleeps.
The pack and play right here. We set that up and it folds up right there perfectly.
It's small because the big one I couldn't get to the potty if I needed to, so we sold it so we could get that one.
That's right. I'm so impressed you remember that.
So this is my own toilet. Here's my toothbrush and toothpaste and my mouthwash. This is my own sink. This is my bathtub. We took a bath. And it's also my closet too.
Do you want to show them how you climb up in your bed and then show them your bed up there? Very nice.
I like this sometimes.
Perfect. And she's got all of our stuffed animals down there and blankets.
I like this sometimes, and then I like this sometimes.
And she has super cool artwork on her wall, Star Wars.
And you'll see.
And I love you to infinity.
And you'll see beside you there is Monsters Inc.
Yep, and we got some fun letters.
So I know what, so they can measure me, see how tall I am. It's pretty cool.
All right, let's let Mommy take over, okay?
Okay.
My turn. So something that was really important to us was making sure that Maverick and Goose felt like this was their room and something that could be theirs. So we made sure that we decorated it with stuff that came from home. We made sure that they had all the things that, you know, we like to have. So baskets and bins and things like that, as we have found out, if you are in a trailer, are going to be your best friends. Extra diapers and wipes. We also have things that I don't want them to get into, but divided into different places. So makeup, nails, things like that. Things that are fun, but I don't do every day. If you watched our video on the 10 mistakes that we have made, this would be the cabinet that got stuck when opening the slide. But it's not too bad. So we've got books and whatnot down here as well as hats. Bet. We got the shoe rack.
Up there's where Maverick's shoes are, and down here is my racket. I get this part all the way down here.
So we have this stand that's supposed to go underneath your sink, but since our sink is not that wide, it is perfect for here. We've got Maverick's toys, we've got Goose's toys, and then some blocks for Maverick. Extra blankets in here. In case
it gets
Again, you
crazy.
guys, we love this trailer because there is so much storage.
Yeah. So extra blankets here, which is super great. Books are in here. I just got rid of the holiday books, and so we have a whole lot of space up in here. More toys! I know a lot of people only have one bid for their kids. We tried to do that. It didn't work out very well for us. So we have a couple. What we like to do is every couple of weeks, we will go through their toys. What we know they're not using, we will go ahead and give to the kids that don't always have a lot of toys.
Yeah, because they won't like that. And I have a whole bunch of toys, and we're going to give away some of our toys for them so they can be happy and play with them. Like if they're in quiet time or the parents have to send them up.
So that they can be happy like you were happy with them. So another thing that we have utilized in this trailer is behind their couch. So if you look, we have this motion activated so that Goose can look behind here. And if you look behind here, we've got drawers that were supposed to be folded nicely, but you know, 5-year-olds. So we've got clothes, we've got underwear, which has in fact helped us to be able to allow for the more toys. Something that we did to utilize more space was we converted their shower into a closet. If we want to give them a bath, all we have to do is move it out and we're good to go. One of the things that we were looking for when we were looking for a trailer is a second bath. We saw so many different things that had what we wanted, but not that second bath. As most of you know, when a 5-year-old has to go potty, they have to go potty. It's last minute, it's let's get going, so a second bathroom is always nice. That, and dependent on how long we're doing this, Maverick will be potty training, so again, a second potty is always nice.
So in addition to having the full separate bathroom and separate bedroom for the kids, we wanted to make sure the bedroom had a legitimate door. Because you'd be surprised how many bedrooms out there for the kids' bedroom don't have doors. They have curtains or it's just the bunks. There's not an actual room. So finding a trailer that was 36 feet or less and had this door and with 2 bathrooms was difficult. There were a lot of things we were looking for when we were getting a trailer, such as the 2 bedrooms, the automatic leveling system,
Storage.
And then we've done a lot of little tweaks to try and make it more useful and functional. We tried to show you all those little tips and tricks. If we missed anything, or if you guys have any questions about something we didn't talk about, definitely leave us a comment down below and we will answer those best as we can.
And I'm sure that once we, like I said, we haven't completely decorated it.
Ashley wants to get a lot more decorations. Pretty much, these are some of the few things we have. We have some pictures there, and like the girls' room, we have the stickers up there, but Ashley wants to make it more homey.
Yeah, and like above the door, we have like a little sign that says Adventure Awaits, which was something that I actually found before we even got the trailer. And I just thought it was cute. I'm like, oh, I love the little arrow, whatever. And then looking back, I'm like, oh, maybe it was kind of a sign of what was to come and we didn't know. And we put it above the door so that we always remember that adventure awaits us every time we step out of that door.
As always, guys, remember, life is an adventure. So get out there and make some memories.